Super Show, the Wednesday, February 12th, 2014 edition. I, as always, am your host, Northern Lion, joined by my esteemed co-host, Rockly Smile.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad. How's it going with you, Josh? Oh, pretty good. Actually, pretty bad. The entity known as Mother Nature has knocked Josh out of commission, as far as we understand, and he is without power for now. But he's still, you can tweet at him. Everyone tweet him and waste his phone battery. Hashtag get your power back, Josh, 2014.
He just thinks about it. He'll fix it.
I mean, basically, if he gets enough tweets, they should tweet them and whoever his power company is. It's probably something stupid like Raleigh Digital, or I don't even know where he lives. Asheville. Does he live in South Carolina or North Carolina?
We don't even know where he lives.
I know, he might not even be a real person. But what we are going to do for the Northern Lion Live Super Show today is wait for Josh to come back, and we've actually broken our stream up into 2 parts instead of 3 parts. Nick and I are going to engage in a 2-hour-ish Dark Souls race to see who can get the world record not tool-assisted vanilla speedrun. We got splits up and everything. You guys are going to be really excited. During our trivia section, we're going to do probably archery, and then finally Spelunky or Family Feud at the very end, depending on whether or not Josh comes back. If he comes back, Family Feud. If he doesn't come back, probably some Spelunky with the Sloth Damsel. Nick, are you ready to get started here?
We'll see about the Sloth Damsel. Yeah, I'm pretty much ready. I'm at the title screen. My game doesn't go online, so I'm not going to be summoning people if that's cool.
All right, that's acceptable. I'm just
going to make another character,
exactly.
By the way.
Let me know when you have chosen everything for your character. What do you think? How far do you think you can get in 2 hours in Dark Souls?
If things work out the way that I could see them hopefully happening in my head, which, like, 10% chance of that actually happening, I could see myself almost making it to Anor Londo.
Okay, yeah, I think that's fair.
That's probably a little bit generous, to be honest, but I'm trying.
I think I can... I'm trying to run through it in my head. I always forget. I've got to get past Capra Demon. That's normally like my stopping point. Hey, Sekinar, up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. I'm ready to hit accept if you're ready to hit accept.
I'm looking for the way to make my skin color random. That's kind of important to me.
There's a randomize button. I think it's in customize.
I just need to do this, and then we're good to go.
Excuse me, you change your hormones. Live coding sessions.
Face.
Up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. You can actually make like some pretty weird faces as a result of this facial thing that you can see going on here. Oh my god, what have I done?
It's only doing faces. I don't know how to do the whole body.
Yeah, I've accidentally created an absolute monster.
All right, well, whatever. I can just accept on this.
Just wait a second, Nick. Could you please go to my stream for a second?
Sure.
And look at my character?
I'll make it there with plenty of time with the delay.
I accidentally made basically Michael Jackson.
Wow. I'm not seeing it yet, but I will.
All right. That's the character that we're going to go with. I did not know that it was actually possible to do this. Are you ready to get started? Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, there he is.
Yeah, I don't know what I've done.
You really did.
I didn't know you could do that in Dark Souls. Hey, Butts, thank you very much for the subscription.
It's wild.
What's a butt for? It's for pooping. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, I can hit accept.
All right. Don't skip the opening cutscene.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, start game.
Okay to start game.
Yes. And then during the cutscene, this is why I said don't skip. I'm going to go get my coffee that was being made, as I told you not to make fun of the sound my coffee maker was making. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Don't worry.
All good. So just a quick shout out to my chat people. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like my sub shout out thing is working anymore for some reason, so I'm going to have to go and figure all of that out. But for now, it looks like I'm just going to have to acknowledge you manually. Sorry about that. Also, please do keep track of my death count in the chat. I'd like to see that running.
That goes for me as well. Also, I skipped the opening cutscene, Nick.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
I told you not to, but that was just until I got my coffee, and now I've gotten my coffee.
It was just a tactic for you. That's all
it was. That's all everything is. Now, we start when we officially open the door.
All right, well, I opened the door.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Well, yeah, by the time you said we start when we open the door, I was opening the door.
Well, that's okay. Whatever, man. I'm going naked, by the way. Or
have fun.
Just gloves, which I think is the right way, because then you move faster, and this is a race, right? So I want to...
Yep. Just Gloves is subscribed to you on YouTube.
I wish. By the way, Chad, I wanted to point out that I actually, as of yesterday, doubled the bitrate of the stream also Wild True up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. But Wild True just subscribed and completely distracted me from what I was supposed to say. I doubled the bitrate of the stream, so it should be nicer. There may be some lag problems, I guess, depending on your connection, but hopefully you'll find a resolution option there that will work for you.
My internet still sucks, so my bitrate sucks too.
What
so
bitrate
sorry.
do you stream at?
I stream at 750, which is
Ooh.
not anything that I should be doing at all.
Yeah, previously we streamed at 1500, and even that sometimes is getting a little jagged. What really started me on this tangent, or not this tangent, but this pursuit of a higher quality stream, is I was watching Bananasaurus Rex a few days ago, and his Spelunky looks real nice.
Yeah, it does.
He's got a really crisp looking Spelunky game, and I was like, well, you know, I have 10 up. I should be able to.
Oh
make
my
that
god,
happen.
10. I wish
That's
I had
nice.
10.
Or
I don't even have 1.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
It's really bad.
We have 10 up and 100 down. It's not quite.
100 down.
I know, man.
You're a monster.
It's not quite, Scandinavia, but it's pretty good.
That's priority number 1 if I can afford it. I'm getting better internet one day.
Oh, it's really a nice luxury to have. It
It's
also
pretty important.
It also
me.
has the added benefit of going down much more rarely. I think that's just because of my service provider is actually not shitty. And I hear a lot of U.S. service providers are pretty bad. In my
They're
experience,
pretty bad, yeah.
yeah, my experience with Canadian providers was pretty bad as well. But now, for whatever reason, this company that I'm with in British Columbia is actually really good.
Nice.
So yes, I'm very happy about that. Bad speed run so far. How are you doing?
I just got my Estus Flask.
Oh, okay, so we're basically at the same point. What we should say is, hey, go to multitwitch.tv/northernlion/RocklySmile, and you'll be able to watch both of us play simultaneously. Just to nip this in the bud, because I'm seeing a little bit of it in chat, neither Nick nor myself are, professional or even amateur Dark Souls speedrunners.
Yes.
We're just going to try
I
to
just
do
like
it.
the game a lot.
Exactly. We're going to do it as fast as we can. It's extremely unlikely that we will actually even make it, maybe to Anne Orlando. That's an optimistic projection.
That's very optimistic. I don't really believe that. I was just kind of hoping.
We'll see if we have a chance. I forgot that we had actually discussed that on stream. I thought we discussed it off camera, so I just repeated myself.
Yeah.
But that's okay. All right. Are you on the Asylum Demon?
It's just about to drop through now, yeah.
Asylum Demon's a funny character because his name's Asylum. It has ass in it, and that's what you attack if you want to kill him as fast as possible.
Yeah, and he shows up a million times in this game, so once you get used to this guy, he's no big deal.
Nick, I think you may have the Asylum Demon confused with the Stray Demon.
Yeah, basically the same thing, though.
Or the Fire Sage Demon. That is pretty offensive, to be honest with you. They just have superficial similarities.
Oh.
They're actually not related at all. They're totally different species.
So, the Asylum Demon, when you fall through the floor and fight him again, and he's not called that anymore, that's not the same guy then?
Exactly.
Okay.
It's not. It's a different Asylum Demon. That's one of them is Spanish and the other Catalonian Spanish and the other one's Castilian Spanish.
I really had no idea about that.
This is the more you know. This is what I've gotten from watching Epic Name Bro videos.
I didn't know he got into that kind of thing. Well, I should definitely watch myself.
It's really snuck up on me. One of the reasons we're playing so much Dark Souls lately, or I've been playing so much Dark Souls lately, is because this game. They gave me the achievement for Reach Lordran. You think this is my first time playing this game?
Good job.
But it's because Dark Souls 2 is coming out soon, so I'm excited
There's a
about
sequel?
that. I know, man. I got just before we started the stream, I got kind of a frowny tweet. This guy was like, "Did you see that Game Informer announced that you can get some exclusive weapons if you pre-order Dark Souls 2?"
Yeah, that's dumb.
I was like, I don't know, man.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I probably will pre-order just because I want it to be here on the day of. I'm just saying, I don't know, kind of sucks that there is some pre-order exclusive gating, but I guess that's the way things work now.
Butts underscore just subscribed. Thanks very much for that. I appreciate it, and welcome to the Rock Quarry.
What's the underscore for?
Poopin'? Silly? I think that's what we're going for here.
He's got it. Why am I even attacking these guys? Have you beaten the demon yet?
Oh, I'm in fucking the Lordran, whatever.
Hub World.
Yeah, Hub World.
I gotcha. That's pretty good. I don't want to make you feel bad, but I'm in Undead Burg. I just saw the menu listing here. It comes with mushrooms and a side of 3 zombies when you first get started.
That's weird that you'd go there first.
Seared on one side once you see the, what is that?
Lion Pride.
Hellkite Drake. There we go. Excuse me? I got it. Airwalker XD. Up, down, to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Thank you very much for the subscription. Nick, there's one thing I forget on every single Dark Souls run that I do around this area. Can you guess what it is?
You forget to get all the stuff at the beginning, because that seems to be what you're not doing.
I never do that, man. Waste my time getting all sorts of sweet-ass shields and stuff. It's not necessary.
Shit, I'm gonna waste 2,000 souls. That's dumb.
Yeah, but you're getting all that sweet loot, right?
I just forgot to level up when I got to the bonfire
What are
first.
you leveling up for? This is a speed run, man.
I need vitality.
No speed required in Dark Souls. You should just start as a knight.
Actually, some decks would be pretty nice as well. I'm planning on going Uchigatana at first.
Are you gonna min-max your Dark Souls speedrun character?
You wouldn't?
I'm not going to, no. What I always forget in Dark Souls is the ladder shortcut after you beat Undeadburg. Every single time I botch that. You know, you might... I just got shot with an arrow while I was sitting at a bonfire. I basically treat that as bullshit. Yeah, you might be right. I'm actually going to level up a few times myself.
You pretty much have to.
I don't know if you pretty much have to, but...
Well, okay, you didn't last time you did this, but you should.
I probably should have. I also ended up getting stuck at the Bell Gargoyles for like an hour, so I might not be the guy that you want to look to for like mentorship during this part.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go get the crest shield as well, as I just got a +1 on my Estus flask.
I like that you and I have different ways that we choose to go through this game, because for me, I just do the straight up like linear path. You're doing the bullshit scam tactic that only scrubs and nubs use, where you
pretty much.
I haven't even been to the Valley of the Drakes. Maybe
like ever.
Yeah, except for the Blighttown shortcut. I never go to Valley of the Drakes, because I'm just like, it's scary, man.
I think every time we've ever talked about Dark Souls, that's come up, that you've never been to the Valley of the Drakes. It's like a 3-second zone.
It's that and the DLC, which I almost never go to.
The DLC's just stupid.
I don't like it.
It's not your fault.
I mean, I know a lot of people really love the DLC. A lot of people admire it.
That's their problem.
If I had been still like diehard into this game when when the DLC came out, then maybe I would have loved it. But I was at the point where I was like, I mastered Dark Souls to an extent anyway. I don't need to do this anymore. Yeah. It's okay. But unfortunately, the game felt differently.
On my 360 version, after I got the 100% achievements and then the DLC came out, I was just like, well, I'm just not going back to that.
You know, Dark Souls, fantastic game. Definitely one of my favorite games of all time, but also like a huge investment in terms of like stress and time.
Yeah.
Otter Poppins, thank you very much for that subscription, by the way. Oh, here we go. So you haven't even crested on Deadburg yet.
Well, I just got the shield.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done pretty much doing my auxiliary stuff. Now I'm gonna go get power-ups and free stuff lying around, and then I'll start...
Power-ups and, like the...
Free souls and stuff that are just hanging out.
Why would you get the free souls, man?
Because I'm gonna pop a bunch of them all at once.
That's real silly.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually a great decision, I just hate that you're doing it. That's okay, though. I'm gonna get the gold pine resin and then fight the Taurus demon, who's...
Wow, you're fast.
Doesn't bode well that on Monday's stream I actually forgot what his name was, but hopefully they don't hold that against me.
Yeah, they will, but that's alright.
Alright. Not necessarily a speedrun. And what do you think the odds are of Josh coming back, by the way?
Seeming low at this point, because he's been out for a while now.
How does that happen?
Just bad shit goes down. Car hits a tree, maybe. A power pole goes down. Anything.
You know, I'm always amazed by this, but what's the longest you've gone without power?
Over a week.
Over a week?
We've had horrible... I've had a tornado go down my road and just mangle all of the shit that's everywhere around me.
Jesus, over a week? That is crazy talk.
Yeah, I had to go and stay at a friend's house so I could, like, take showers and stuff. It was really bad.
I can imagine. There was a huge ice storm in Ontario and Quebec when I was maybe 10. It was like 1997. And a lot of people lost power for like a week, but I lost power for like 12 hours, which was crazy because I lived in like the most rural area in maybe well, not the entire province, but pretty close. And yet we got our power back before like a lot of other people, which always struck me as very strange, especially since we also had a generator. I felt kind of bad about it. I feel bad about it now. When I was 10, I didn't feel bad about it because I was like, sweet, I can play Nintendo 64 again.
What really sucked is my next door neighbor has a generator, and that thing is loud as butts.
Yeah.
So when we were just like, I was sitting there in the dark with no power, just trying to read a book, and just like, just loud.
They
Like,
also,
okay, I
like-
get that you're happy you have power, but you don't have to brag about it.
They also smell like pure gasoline most of the time.
They also tend to explode, I've heard, too, so you
Oh,
should like, not
well,
have them near
like,
your house.
that's no good.
I get some cracked red-eye orbs. Maybe I should start invasions now.
You're a wild dude, Nick.
I haven't even started yet. I
I'm
should
fighting the
maybe do
Taurus
that.
demon.
Fighting a Taurus station wagon.
That'd be pretty weird. My dad had one of those.
Yeah, I did too.
Everyone's dad had one of those, I think.
I had a lot of dad cars in my day.
Nothing wrong with that, dude. Good, good safety record on the Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he almost pushed me off the edge. I should probably attack him, huh?
Nah,
Is that like a big part of killing the Taurus demons?
it's overrated.
Apparently it's overrated, chat, so I'm sorry about this, but...
No
my
attacks
gold
necessary.
pine resin ran out because I'm a dummy and didn't take initiative. It's okay.
Yeah, I
Estus,
should play now.
pine resin. Pine resin. Oh, he did it, okay. Yeah, get behind him, slash your butt. Okay.
How much dex do I need for a Nuchigatana, do you remember?
It's 10 or 15, I think. You're dead. Yeah, okay. I beat the Taurus demon.
Rats.
It's not really that exciting, but it's, at least I didn't die.
I've got some catching up to do, regardless.
Well, that's the way this run's supposed to go, right? You get
Yeah.
those advantages, but it sets you back a little bit, and I'm just gonna go as fast as I can. I probably should have done a jump attack first for extra damage. You are correct, but that's okay. Don't forget to kick down the ladder.
That's important.
I always
I've
forget
seen you
where
do
the
that
ladder.
before.
I always forget where the ladder is. All right, now to pay attention to Solaire. Okay, it's like yes, yes, no. I didn't scare you. I do have a moment. Why not help each other on this lonely journey? Yes. Take this. All right, see you later.
Have you ever messed that dialogue up?
I don't know, but I always think that I'm going to.
It's really only Laurentius that I've ever really messed up.
Oh, because you accidentally get him killed.
Yeah, you get him killed pretty much every game.
Yeah, I don't like that.
How it goes.
I always forget where the ladder is, Nick.
It's when you go down off the side, it's to the left and through a door.
Down to the side, off the left, through a door. Okay.
When you go across the bridge, I mean.
Yeah, I've gone across the bridge. I found it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think the last, like, 3 or 4 times that I've done this, I have forgotten to get this. And then, of course, I die trying to get through to the Undead Parish. And then that's just the end of me having fun with an early Dark Souls run.
It's the boar, right? The boar area?
Yeah.
Usually does it?
I really
Yeah.
dislike that area.
It's a lot of guys all around.
Yeah. And, like, only 5 Estus most of the time. And, you know, like, those crossbow and spear guys are real annoying about the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The boar doesn't really bother me so much. It's like the long stretch that also includes the Balder. Anyway.
Oh, you just run by all that stuff.
Maybe you do, Nick.
Yeah, no reason to get all worked up about it.
I take it slow. Which might be a really dumb idea. Okay, Spearman,
Wow.
please come this way.
Took a little longer to Estus than I thought and got killed. That's
Whoa.
not very good.
Who'd you die to?
This is random, dude.
Random, on Deadbird.
Yeah. just
Prior
went up
to
the
the-
stairs.
Prior to the Taurus Demon. It's crazy.
I never said I was practiced.
That's true.
My other option today was like, can we play some Meat Boy?
Yeah,
So-
and I nipped that in the bud. You're trying to... Josh isn't here. You're trying to be the new Josh. Hey, let's play this game I'm practicing to be a competitive player in.
Yeah, but like not the levels I'm practicing though, so I don't think it would be
Still,
that.
man, that's like saying, oh, it's Wayne Gretzky. He's like, let's play hockey. And I'd be like, you're going to beat me, Wayne Gretzky. And then he'd be like, no, I'll play defense. He'd end up still scoring like 100 goals and even getting more assists because he'd have like
Right.
Bobby Orr on his team.
Well, the problem with Josh though is he doesn't declare ahead of time that he's training in all the games that we're planning on playing. He just turns out to be the greatest the world's ever known.
Exactly. Have you seen the movie Searching for Bobby Fischer?
Yes.
They wouldn't-
He's the chessboard, right?
Exactly. Yeah, Bobby Fischer is the name of the chessboard that gives the guy the powers he needs to win the game. But they wouldn't need that movie if they had Josh. It would just be searching for Josh. We found him.
Found Josh.
Yeah, that's what it would be
movie.
called. Found Josh.
Found Josh.
And then he won. And it drives me crazy because then we play something like Wizard Wars, and he's like, "I don't want to even try."
I'm a
at
wizard.
this. I don't even want to try. And then we play Donkey Kong Country, and he's like, "Yeah, by the way, like I had the world record in Nintendo Power for this game."
Right. Yeah, I was the spy in the classified information section.
That's a great reference. I like that. All right, Spearman, come here. Run to the right and go through the door. No, chat. Why don't you run to the right and go through the door? I'm gonna run in a clockwise direction around this Spearman and get a backstab on him instead.
Which clockwise direction?
The way with the counter.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Oh, the Spearman is the
What?
most annoying of
You
all of
lost
the
me.
Dark Souls enemies.
Level up.
There we go. Almost dead. Yeah, I'm sorry that it still says Josh is here. Like, Scumbot Prime still says that. I didn't have a chance to update him prior. Mostly because I didn't actually think... When Josh told me his power was out, I was like, cool, so we'll see you in, like, 20 minutes or something like that. But it's been 3 hours.
Poor guy.
It's, yeah, no fault of his own, of course. It's just really shitty luck.
Probably freezing and starving. Somebody should really give him, like, a place to live.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be okay.
I wouldn't count on it.
My guess is that he has food in his house that does not require electricity to eat.
Yeah.
That's the
hard
best
to
part
say,
of your
though.
power going out, man, is you can all of a sudden, you have an excuse to eat all the ice cream.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good point. I never thought of that.
You never thought of that. You were missing out as a kid then.
Yeah, I've totally dumped it. Pretty much every time. I've just dumped it.
That is a problem, because
Josh is in my chat, by the way.
Josh is in your chat. Well, that sucks.
He's dropping OTI Wash for some
I
reason.
wish he would join my chat, but I guess that's beyond him, unfortunately. You can probably only be in one chat at a time.
He doesn't like the way we were talking about him being good at games.
That's bullshit. He always does that. He's like, I'm not good at it. I just... Or, yeah, you know Josh. You know.
I'm just making that shit up. He didn't say that.
He would say that, though. You know it's true. I'm killing the boar, Nick. It's the greatest speedrun of all time.
I'm just gonna skip the bridge part, so that way I don't have to deal with a lot of that stuff, and maybe I can get to the board
bridge
too.
part.
You run across it.
Oh, yeah, of course I did that. You think I fought all those hollows? What's the point? The dragon just kills them all anyway.
No, I mean, like, you run over the whole thing. You don't go down the stairs.
Oh, you're gonna do that?
Yeah, that way you can go to Solaire's little place.
You did do that last time. Why did that benefit you? I can't remember.
Because I got to skip going under the bridge and dealing with the stupid poison things.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can open the gate, and then you don't have to do that ever again.
I see what you're saying. That's a cheap tactic, Nick. You shouldn't be allowed to use that.
Okay.
In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you're not. Oh! I forgot there was not dead there.
Gonna use it anyway, though.
I don't know if you heard me, but I said you're not allowed.
Okay.
The official competitive board of Dark Souls competition has said that you're not allowed to use that in speedruns anymore because it's not fair and it makes other people mad because they're bad, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna use it anyway, though.
Alright, well, you're gonna be banned from competitive play, but as long as that's cool by you, then it's cool by me, I guess.
It is actually cool with me.
Alright, I don't want to tell you how to live your life. They basically, they have a lot of pull in the competitive Dark Souls world.
I know Crazy Mike, though, so...
Crazy Mike's mad because he's bad. He couldn't even beat Ornstein and Smough with his feet.
He couldn't even beat the Silver Knight in Anor Londo.
Yeah, I know. Like, what is he thinking?
I've seen you beat that guy like 1,000 times.
Yeah, that is pretty much my go-to guy to destroy, isn't it?
It's the same guy every time.
Yep.
Parry, stab.
Yeah, stab him through the chest. The only thing that changes is whatever... Oh, got him. The only thing that changes is the weapon that I use based on whatever the last invadee dropped for me.
Right.
Okay. Here we go. I saw Bear Taffy in chat. He said, I'll give them a half-hour start, then I'll join in.
Wow.
Is he actually a
This
Dank
guy.
Souls expert?
I wasn't aware, but he could be.
I suppose that's true.
I know he's decent at the game. I've seen him play it before, but...
Wouldn't surprise me. I mean,
expert.
Bear Taffy's good at video games.
Did you remember to take out the dudes on top of the tower when you fought Taurus Demon, or did you just rush in?
I fought the dudes on top of the tower.
Alright, good.
I took it slow, man, because, like...
You have plenty of time.
Well, maybe, but also, like, taking care for like 2
business.
seconds in Dark Souls can really prevent you from dying 1,000 times.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I did all those extra things at the beginning.
It's not a terrible decision.
Taking care.
Oh, yeah,
I do.
business every day. Bear says he has the world record for Spelunky in Nintendo Power. It's true. Nintendo Power is prodigious in their covering of Dark Souls.
Oh, it's an exclusive, actually. Did you know that Dark Souls 2 is exclusive to Wii U?
Yeah, it's exclusive to the Wii U, along with Bayonetta 2, which, if I remember correctly, Bayonetta 2 is still set for release during the launch window of the Wii U, so sometime between November 2012 and February 2013. We should be playing that on our Nintendo Wii U consoles brought to you by Nintendo.
They knocked down the rating, right? It's down to like a T or so, or an E10 now?
Bayonetta 2 is an E10?
I think so.
That would blow my mind. I saw Kate play it at PAX Prime this year, and it is pretty violent and sexual.
I was just thinking because Nintendo, they're not a big fan of like sex.
I didn't realize that indeed you were actually telling a joke.
Yeah, I was.
That was my mistake. I actually thought that was news that would make a lot of people probably really angry.
No.
Well, did you see the big news, well, not big news, but the big Dark Souls news yesterday that the ESRB gave Dark Souls 2 a teen rating?
I did see that, and I was very confused and not really sure how to handle that news.
I don't know, like, what is the difference between a T and an M?
I just kind of didn't believe it when I read it.
Because Dark Souls 1 has to be an M, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Just because of Quelaag, really.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Because, like, you could slaughter 1,000 people, decapitate them, and then, I don't know, distribute their limbs to their grieving families, but if you show a set of boobs, like, the world's over.
Well, Call of Duty is M as well, right?
Yeah, of course.
What qualifies as a T then? Is it just like stylized action platformers or something?
I don't even know.
like
I mean, I've read the descriptors 1,000 times, like comic mischief, mild
yeah.
violence, but, like, I
Use
don't
of
really
alcohol.
know what that means. Yeah.
Is like Jak and Daxter, is that an E or a T?
Jak and Daxter's a T,
Really?
I think. Yeah, well, depends which one, right? Because I think they get more mature as you go.
Oh, Jak 2, yeah. He like started listening to AFI, and I remember.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the Solaire dialogue right, and I wasn't even reading it. Ha.
Wow. The Black Knight that I was fighting just Estis'd.
You can S-dis.
Exactly, he can Estis. You are correct. There, he is dead. Did he drop one of the items that can speed up my run? Titan
Dragon.
Shard. All right.
Don't fuck me, dragon.
Don't
All right.
fuck me, dragon.
We're good, we're good.
You're seeing the greatest speed run of all time here, guys, because I'm going to go back to Firelink Shrine so I can become human and summon Solaire for the Gargoyles fight. Otherwise, I will definitely lose.
Are you at the church?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I haven't killed the Channeler in all of his channelings, though.
Oh, yeah, he does a lot of channelings.
What I will say, though, is if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to click the follow button to be notified of when we go live in the future. It's a little bit of an aberrant stream for us today because we're missing, 1/3 of the crew here. But that's okay. I'm still having fun regardless. It's been a productive Dark Souls run so far, and it's nice to get back into the game knowing that Dark Souls 2 is coming out so soon.
They're making a sequel?
Yeah, here it's rated E.
Wow, that's awful.
It's pretty messed up, honestly.
So we boycott it.
Is there a Dark Souls bets yet? That's a good point.
There actually isn't, as far as I know. I think that's a real big missed opportunity, so why don't you get on that?
Dark Souls bets would be awesome.
Dexterity is now at 15. Alright, so I can go get the Uchigatana.
That's bullshit, Nick.
What? I don't want to use a stupid hatchet for the rest of my life.
That's bullshit. You shouldn't
sorry.
be allowed to use the Uchigatana.
Why?
Oh,
You don't want me to win?
I didn't realize that I already get 10 Estus here, so I just have an extra humanity. No, I don't want you to win.
Yes.
Of course not. Actually, I'm still using the starting weapon, so I have no idea how this is going to work out for me.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't know how it was going to work out for me. That's why I want to change this thing before I get too far in.
But what I will say is my dude is... He's muscly but stout. He looks like Zangief or something, but with Michael Jackson's face.
Oh, you're going to get him geefed.
Is that like a
That's a
real...
thing.
It's a real
Definitely. Yeah, that's a real thing.
Someone in
Get him.
chat asked if I watched any of the Olympic hockey today. Indeed, I did. I watched the first part of the Sweden against Czech Republic game, which was terrible until the Czech Republic actually started to, not be the worst team in the tournament, apparently. And then when it was 4-0, I switched over to Latvia against Switzerland, which was like the most boring hockey game I've seen in my entire life. And then I switched back to Switch back to Sweden against the Czech Republic, and Sweden won. Which they deserved, because they played a lot better. How did the Switzerland-Latvia game end anyway? Because it was 0-0 for a trillion years when I watched it.
So, Uchigatana, apparently not what I thought it was in stats.
Nick, I just got invaded.
Yeah, it sucks to be you, because I'm playing offline mode.
I probably should have known.